Hello YouTube. We are gonna get back into episode 2 of Project X Zone. We're actually into the real chapters of the game. We're out of the prologue, so we're gonna jump right back in here from the setup screen. I don't think I have anything to set up, so we're just gonna jump right back in. It seems we are now returning to where Prologue Chapter 2 left off, where everyone fell into the fountain the first time. And I believe our main characters are meeting up with our other main characters. For those of you that are joining me now and weren't here yesterday, I apologize about my chair. It is a very loud chair. This is a game called Project X Zone. It is a Bandai Namco Capcom kind of like crossover game. It has a lot of crossovers between a lot of their IPs like Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, Resident Evil, Fire Emblem, Yakuza. A lot of their IPs are in this game. And it plays like Fire Emblem, so it's like turn-based strategy where you move units and they, you know, fight enemies and like that. The fighting system is really fun. It's like a miniature combo system that rewards you for hitting your combos well. So it's a very fun game. It wasn't really huge outside of Japan. I think I found it as a demo on the 3DS shop back in like 2013, but I've enjoyed the hell out of it ever since. So we're just gonna get on in. See if I can't hit him one more time. Yeah, there we go. Get as much charge on the bar as we can. Can I? Oh, I can. Good. Don't want him to go next. But yeah, this is kind of how like the system works. You just kind of combo moves together, and you do more damage, I think, the longer the combo goes and stuff like that. It's incredibly fun. It's a little repetitive after a while, sure, but the difficulty definitely ramps up the later on in the game you get. Let's go ahead and take out this one, so he doesn't get a chance to hit me. And basically recharge all the bar I lost by defending, because I didn't want to take any early damage. Because the chapter hasn't started yet, so we know there's still probably a boss to be on the way. So if anything, we're just gonna try to charge up the bar, hold up any ults for when bosses come by, and try to keep all the characters close together so they can kind of help each other out. Oh, speak of the devil. And so now we meet Dry Belenos, who is the second brother. Obviously his name is 2 in German, so... And of course, it's a Japanese game, so sometimes the dialogue can be a little weird. And then we meet this guy. I think his name is Bon? Yeah, Bon. He's from the... I think it's an old school game called The Fighting Vipers. I don't know a lot about it, but I think it's a fighting game. And so he joins us as a solo unit. And now the chapter starts. Okay, so let's... and obviously, as you saw, the fail requirement is when Kokoro and me are dead, is because they're like our main characters. So we're gonna put them with the fighting characters, obviously. Pick that up. And let's make our way to Dry. We got 116% from the cross, which is not bad. Which means we basically get like a free defend if we absolutely have to use it. There we go. We get a little more right here. Probably get close to 150. 137, not bad. So now all the enemies will get to move. Go ahead and take care of these guys. There we go. No point in working on the crossbar, truthfully. I could get it up to 150, but... it'll go by very quickly on these guys. Well, we got up to 150, so now I can do like a full defend and just be 10% short of an ult, or get 2 normal defends out of it, which is really nice. I'm not worried about that guy doing much damage. There we go. These guys I'm gonna defend against though, because I don't. Oh, yep, multi-attack. Oh, is that a stun? I hope not. Oh, it's poison. That's even worse. What skills do you have? Ooh, yeah, let's use some of that to heal. Who has the most damage on their ult? I think Akira has the most damage on his ult, so I'm gonna use these two to deal with the other enemies and try to get more charge bar going. Well, I absolutely whiffed that third attack, but it's okay. I have very little faith that these two are going to be able to kill this guy. Maybe with help they can? Yeah, it's literally just Fire Emblem. I think this, because I mean, obviously it's a Bamco Capcom game, so I think it's Bamco that does Fire Emblem. So I think it was the easiest way for them to take it and just make it into like have a combat system. Oh god, he has 3 shields. All right. Okay. Yeah. With a lot of different like characters running across the screen, they have to be able to minimize having them all on screen at the same time. So now we get to hit him with an ult. We'll do a good amount of damage to him overall. Unfortunately, I don't think there are any Fire Emblem characters in this game. I think they added Chrom and Lucina into the second game, though. I do not want to take that damage. I would love for Ike to have been in this game. Yeah, I think it's because they wanted to do who was recent. Because obviously these were 3DS games, so I think they wanted to stay relevant to what they have just recently done, which was Awakening. So Chrom and Lucina was popular. I think they had just also gotten into Smash, and so it was just like, let's keep that popularity rolling. Because they maybe thought like maybe they've overused Marth and Roy. I mean, I would have loved to seen Ike because he would have been a great character to have. But yeah. I think it would be really fun to play the second game, so probably get to see them at some point. Oh, we got a stun. Yeah, he kind of does, and that's also because his games weren't localized very well, either on the GameCube or the Wii, and they're so rare. One of these days, whenever I get the money for it, I'd love to buy a copy of Path of Radiance and whatever the other one is. Oh, 19 health? Yeah, might as well just go ahead and do it. Yeah, no, I agree. I personally like Roy a lot more, because like most people's, I think my first introduction to Fire Emblem was Melee, and I always liked Roy more than Marth. But after playing a lot of Fire Emblem, I've got a great enjoyment for all of those characters. And so we beat the boss. Let's go. Now the question is, will we get sucked into the fountain again for the 4th time in 6 chapters? Smash has made you dislike Roy? Like, why? Because of how he's played? I could see that, because I was like, him as a character doesn't really play into Smash at all, but like his movesets and stuff can be kind of annoying if you know how to play them pretty well. So that I can understand. Oh, really? I've actually never heard that one before. Is he? I've actually never... I don't keep up with competitive Smash all that much, so that's a little surprising to me. Oh, wow. Is that Melee-wise, or are we up to Ultimate with that rating? Oh, this is in Smash 4? Okay, so this is before... So both? Because, Smash 4 and Ultimate are 2 different ones. Or are you saying it was for both? More so in Ultimate? Okay. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Ooh, more evil enemies. Alright, so now we can muck around. Who has the... oh, excuse me. This is the least amount of health. These two do? Let's go ahead and equip them with the blue orb so they have comparable HP. Less frame lag, crazy fast hitboxes, a counter, good recovery, more side B damage, and he's fast. Yeah, I guess when you put it like that, you're right. He just kind of has a mixture of everything. I'm going to give them the leather jacket for right now, just because they don't have a lot of survivability. Yeah, because what isn't Marth like Marth and Lucina? Lucina being a clone of Marth, isn't she? Aren't they both considered lightweight characters? Yeah, that's crazy. Because Chrom being a copy of Ike would make them heavyset characters, and what Roy being the one medium character, or would Robin fit in that? Yeah, Chrom and Ike are heavies. Yeah. Tron Bonne from the Mega Man series. Corrin being medium is a little surprising, but I guess I can also understand that. Hey look, the fountain! It did the thing again. Except we're in... I think we're in Williamette. Yeah. We're in the Dead Rising universe now. Or Dead Rising area, I should say. Trying not to go back on what I said yesterday. Good lord. I love the little Lego robots, they're so funny. We're going ahead and starting the chapter. Let's go. Alright. I love the little surf bots, they're so adorable. And thus, in the game's fashion, most characters know each other for some reason. We got the Three Stooges here. I think the reason why he says they look familiar is because I think the surf bots are cosmetics in Dead Rising, which I think is really funny. And then we meet, oh, what is your name again? I can't remember her name. She's from the... Oh, she is TLS. I think there's a game called the TLS series, which is, I think, really popular on the GameCube. It's actually pretty expensive. I don't know what it's about at all, though. This is my only, like, introduction to that game series. And what a way to be introduced to it, you know? Let's see. I can't reach this. Can I... What do we got? Range +2? Yeah. Oh, you're kidding. I can't... Am I just... I'm one short? Oh, I hate that. I can take care of this guy, though. That's something, at least. Come on, game. You got it. Did you, like, just now? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Oh, well that sucks, man. I hate that. Like, there was so much more possibility. Did they say why? Really? So they just straight up said no? That's crazy. Maybe they're just tired of you trying to apply, and they're just like, nah, we're just done. Which would be just absolutely like an insane thing for them to do. No, but now we have new friends. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Alright. I don't feel like moving any of the characters from where they are. I think they're fine. Let's go this way. Can you reach? No, you cannot. You let him come to us then. And try to gain as many items as we possibly can in the process. Excuse me. How comedic. That's crazy though. I hate that they did it again. So what are you gonna do now? Yeah? That's fair. Maybe it'll be like a whole Shawshank Redemption thing where you keep doing it so much that they just kind of give in. Oh, are you? What, is it like a similar job there? Or like would you be doing something completely different? Well, okay. That's not terrible. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. If the benefits are not bad, then yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't apply for it. There we go. Oh, I kind of mucked that up a little bit. Dang. Fuck. Guess we'll just keep him, Frank, right here and let the enemies come to me. Oh no. I gotta wait for him to come down. Yeah, I ruined the combo. That sucks, but I got full bar charge, and that's really all I wanted. Ah, I caught it. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll just not take damage from that, please. Thank you. Oh, she's moving all the way up there. Do I just go ahead and unleash you onto the boss? Yeah, I think I will. Because that way she doesn't multi-attack if she can. She'll just go ahead and hit. Well, no, do I really want that to happen? Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. I don't think it'll do a lot of damage, but we can at least get started on it. Oh, and I've already messed up the thing too. I don't get an extra attack. Maybe there's no point doing it then. How about instead we just refill the bar and hope that the boss does not hit us too hard. Oh, please don't. I did it again. My timing's getting bad. And because I messed up the block, I actually probably could have killed it just with the first 3 attacks. You're gonna level up though. Oh, there we go. Big stun. This guy's dead. Let's go. I think it's just TLS and one more enemy now. So we'll let them do some damage, and then we will let probably Kogoro or Akira do the ult damage. Because Chun-Li and Morgan just do not have good damage. I stand by that. So they're probably going to get ulted, which is fine. Ah, shot me right in the face! We'll defend that because we got full bar. Since we're standing here, let's just go ahead and let them ult. Yeah. You can basically get the bar up to 150 and be right back at 50. Ooh, we got stuns. Let's go. Hit him with the slammer. Good chunk of damage. Good 12k. I'll let Franken Tron kill this guy, and then I think Akira can probably wipe out the boss. I'm hoping I can get enough charge that they can do enough damage and do that. Up to 85%, so they need to only do 15% to get to their ult, if they even need it. But they have stun on their side, so it should be okay. This is marginally okay. There we go. No point in ulting. We'll just let this run out. Nice. I love how she's just like, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, Frank. So now we're on the look for more characters. Or in Kogoro's case, the search for more money. And this ends chapter 3. Did we get any new items? Ooh, we did. We did. Increase in obtained experience. Ooh. Do I want anyone to be gaining experience right now? I don't think so. Attack +3. Who has the lowest attack? Oh, I don't even know why I asked that. Yeah, it's gonna be these two. Which means I can give extra defense to these guys right now. And we'll run it like that. That's chapter 3 done. On to chapter 4. We meet this lady again, Saya. She's surrounded by a bunch of animalistic creatures. But we meet our heroes again. I believe we're in Shibuya? Hey, look, I called it. Does it track that I've played this game a lot? It might. So we meet another organization, OMA, which I believe is another evil organization. That is, I think, specific to this game as well. But I'm not sure. I can look at the Bulbapedia after this. But currently Shibuya is closed off. I think it's like because of all the temporal happenings. I love how all of the villains are just like, yeah, I don't mind you taking pictures of me. It's so funny. But we haven't started the chapter yet, and there's 8 million enemies to take care of. This is going to be great. She can't even get up there. I'm kind of disappointed in her. Can I? Nope. So we're just gonna take care of this one. Need to get one more hit. No, not quick enough. Frame lag. Try not to take any early damage. With all the enemies around, we can build the bar up pretty quickly. Seems like the winged ones won't move too close until I get close, which is fine. Did I do it again? Ah, this really sucks. Yeah, I really messed that one up. I gotta time Bond's stuff better. But not all for naught. We got a few items out of that because I think when you break blocks, you can get items, which is really nice. And the more items we can like save up for when like we don't have XP in the XP bar would be great. Because I don't want to ever really use XP items to fill up the bar. Unless, of course, like to try to get like an ult or a multi-attack. So hopefully we can save those. Oh, cutscene time. We meet the other two, Doku Gozu and Doku Mezu, the two that were with her in the cutscene that we just saw. I think their names literally translate to, I think something demon, I think is how their names translate. I think I looked this up a long time ago. And we meet more characters. Reiji and Xiaomu. I think who are also specific to this game. I think these two are also the, Reiji and Zomu, I think are also the main characters of the second game, which is really cool to think about.
ここで民間人を巻き込むことは言う。格闘家、ジャーナリ、いろいろ取り揃えてきよったの。民間人ばかりではない。そいつは長女だが気は重いな。
You're right about that. Oh, we love jokes. All right. Alright, after all the friendly banter aside, we will jump right back in to the actual chapter start. There we go. I have a bad habit of just throwing them up high. Oh, can you also believe that this game is rated T? I'm not kidding when I say that. This game is literally rated T. Whew, just enough. Have a little extra bar, might as well protect ourselves. I think I want to go... Can I? Oh, I can probably... Yeah, let's... Go ahead and skateboard our way out of... I can't break those poles. That's kind of silly, you know? But let's prevent someone from getting a turn. Oh, dang it, I missed again. That's fine. We stay missing these moves. We'll get to counter that soon. I want to move them away from the boss if possible because those guys are gonna hit. Speaking of, what is our defeating her specifically? I think I might still defeat the other two bosses for extra XP. There's no reason for me not to, you know? Can I get him to do it? It's marginally okay. We're getting extra bar, and I can throw in the other two here. Oh, perfect. So this kills, and we get a little extra charge. There we go. Awesome. Let's move them back. Oop, I hit the wrong button. And yeah, that's fine. Oh, where are they gonna cross? That's a weird place to cross. Worked out pretty well though. Wait for him to come down. Whee! That's the sound I just made. Alright. Oh, no. Alright, multi-attack. No! Oh, yeah, it is a multi-attack. He stuns? It's poison and stun? That's so gross. I think I might kill him first. I don't have a lot of ailments healing moves, so I might wait on that. In reality, I should be sending Chun-Li to go get that item. But I don't personally care. I really don't. God, go around. Good lord. Circle pad, why have you failed me? Ow. What skills do you have? Healing yourself? Yes, please. As much as I want to hit the boss, I need to start taking care of these little enemies really quickly so they don't overwhelm me. Oh, I messed up the combo. Dang! Oh, that's fine. I didn't need the extra attack anyways. Yeah. Because this way, Saya will start moving towards us if we start to all group up at the bottom there with the other two, which might be a really bad thing, being surrounded by 3 bosses, but I might be able to make the most of it. We just have to see. Because if I can take care of the bosses, like if I can focus everyone's attacks on one boss at a time, I can probably kill 1 a turn, if not 1.5. No? Ow. You have oh, you can only heal allies. Just because we get so many of these, I will use 2 to keep your health up. Yep. Oh, I didn't touch it. Come on. There we go. Alright. I think that's most of the little enemies gone now. I think it's just the bosses and those 2 avians. I think we need to go ahead and start focusing on these 2 while we have the opportunity to. 20k HP is nothing to scoff at. So we're gonna let Chun-Li and Morgan do the damage here. They have a stun ult, so we're gonna try to get a stun on them. That would be the most ideal thing, is to get a stun on them, because that means I can break his shield instantly and not lose some damage. If not, it's okay, I guess. Well, okay, they did about half, maybe a little more than half on their own, so that's promising. Yeah, he's gonna respond in turn with his attack. No poison, but we did lose about half HP. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the item's worth it. We defend. Okay, so the birds aren't moving closer. Now the question is, okay, so he's already got no points in his bar. Let's go ahead and just try to wail on him in the same capacity. Yep, we're good. This is fine. So we'll try to keep up the cross meter here by sending them in now. Okay. Yep. Starting to get some damage in. So now we can get these 2 going. And try to take down Dokumezu here, just because he's lower. I don't trust that they have the damage, though. Oh, and I didn't get the XP. I didn't get enough XP. Oh, no. That's actually awful. Ow. Oh, that really bites. I got a whole nother turn, so let's just use some XP to heal. Frank and them probably could take him out just without ult. Missing that target lock really sucks. If this does well, yep. Alright, this should kill. So that's one boss down in the span of a turn. What skills do you have at this point? Just more experience. I think I would do that if you were going to kill him. We can just use... yeah, that's fine. Just enough to stay over half. There we go. Ooh, that's good. We let them ult do some damage. Should drop him below 5,000. Oh, and we get the stun! That's why we let them ult. A Xevious t-shirt, more like Devious, because I don't know what it does. Ooh. Okay, she's starting to hit over here. These two can probably take care of him, because he's stunned and only has 4.6. So let's give it a whirl. Oh yeah, no, that'll be fine. There we go. Can I get the last hit in though? Yes, we can. We'll get a little more bar charge. So that's both of those bosses down. And so now all we have to worry about is Fox Lady. So let's go ahead and get the minions out of the way. Time it right? Yes, I did. This bird is getting rocked hard because of people punching him. And he's gone. I don't. Oh, the other one's going for them. Ooh, do I let them take this damage? Just go ahead and expend her bar. Yeah, I think I do. Pop some healing. Let's see how much damage we can get in here. Perfect. Send in these guys, so we get a full screen of characters here. Better up. Good 13k damage. I did half of her HP. Oh, we got a new skill. Oh, she's not in range to counter. Ooh, that's nice. don't think they kill. Can I get a stun? No stun and left with 400 HP. That kind of blows. This also does. Ow. Poison and bind? Ugh. Yikey. Can't use items, so we're not gonna let them go. Can let these two go. Oh, is that gonna... Yeah, that's okay. The real question is are they gonna get the chance to ult? No. The next person will, unfortunately not being them. Ow. I think I will go ahead and just hit the counter on this, not to waste a turn. There we go. Yeah, no point in wasting a turn when I can just do a counter and get that XP just right back normally. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get on some normal damage. I don't think they kill, so next turn, whoever I want to kill them can do it. I just want to see if I can pick up some items before. Now, I could let them do it, but I want to see what these items are. And it gets this out of the way. Okay, no status effects, which is really nice. Can I get this item? Yes, I can. I think it's a healing item. Ooh. Speaking of healing items, how many... I have 4 of these. We're going to go ahead and pop one. Just because she's about to hit someone. Yep. I guess in reality, I could have just full defended instead of wasting an item. Let's let Frank do it, just because he's already there. Alright. Oh, I think he actually could have walked close enough. Oh well. Frank and Hizuko, the MVPs of this chapter. And there we go. End of the chapter right there. And just like that, she's gone. And now we do the thing where all the characters give each other information. More exposition. Alright. Let's look at that t-shirt. What does it do? More defense, so we can give it to someone who has a semi-low defense or just a slot killer. Ooh, we got a lot of accessories though. Nullifies poison, nullifies bind, nullifies down and stun. Oh, that's really rad. So we got all of the nullify stuff. I don't know who I would equip those to. I mean, I could just equip them to anyone. But I'm gonna make the decision not to. I'm gonna go on to chapter 5. She's dressed just like the others. Oh, hey, wouldn't you know it? I don't think her name is, Oh! Did I mess that up? Yeah, I did. He's 3. He's number 3. The yellow guy's Dry is number 3. I messed up my German. I took German in high school! And I messed up the numbers. That means her name has to be Zwei. I guess we'll never know. You know, trying to go places at this point, it seems just like a bad idea. And they missed the giant hole opening in the building.
みんな怪我はないみたいだがわからんな。
そうですよね。
And now we get to meet new characters, 1 and 2 and 3.
さんじゃないです。
The two on the right are from God Eater 1, I want to say, and the one on the left is from a game for the PS3 called Resonance of Fate. And oh boy, do I hate their combat system. I specifically got that game because of this. I hated the combat system. It actually really turned me off from trying to play the game.
少なくとも。
ゴッドイーター。お前らも一般人じゃな。階層世界を食い尽くす荒神ね。
なんだかまるで違う世界。
あの大穴を通ってならとっとと。
そんな。あ、
ほうほう。ならさっさと戻るぞ。
待ってください。
アリサちゃんは攻め好きですね。わかります。ああ。いや、服装もそうですね。
I love Vestron. He's very funny.
とまあ、軽く気持ち。では若者二人。調子が狂うぜ。アリサ、状況が見えねえ。今は。おお、安心だな。
もうそろそろ。
黙れ。敵に集中。いいね。戦うわ。だが、うちの若者どやばいことに巻き込まれてる。
I think Soma's voice actor has been in something else. Hey look, they came back. And now they get to see the giant hole in the building as they just notice it now. It's like, how did I not notice that? I don't know, because you walked away for 5 seconds, which is just long enough for everything to go to hell. And then we get a little foreshadowing into Mii's powers. Or maybe some kind. I wonder if he's saying it like G-O-D instead of just like God because of the way they like differentiate it. Well, let's just go ahead and get right into it. I'll break everything in sight. Can't reach anyone. Can I? Nope. Alright. Big guys are origami. They're enemies from God Eater themselves. That's a game I have played a little bit. I don't think God Eater 1 is on Steam or anything, but God Eater 2 and 3 are. And I've played God Eater 2 a little bit. It's an interesting game. I think it's kind of like a take on Monster Hunter. I think is the best way to describe it. So now we get to see these two and Vacheron. Who's just a guy with guns, and we've got these two with like demigod level weapons. You okay there, game? I don't think it was. It was struggling there. I think it got upset with all the animation. So this is the 3DS. Why did it spawn so many enemies? Now I'm just upset. But we also get to meet enemies from FOR. No, ROF. Resonance of Fate. I said Fate of Resonance. God. Please don't hit me. Ow. Alright, time to take care of some enemies. And no one has a multi-attack, which sucks. Because if someone had a multi-attack, my life would be so much easier. I think there's only like 3 or 4 characters in the entire game that have a multi-attack. And we've seen one with Chris and Jill. Let's take care of this. I think after this I'll do 1 or 2 more chapters, just because they kind of drag on, and I'm not trying to make these videos excessively long. Maybe like all of them anywhere between 1 hour and 2 hours, and 1.5 hours is like pretty good middle ground. So I think I'm going to try to get to that point and call it a day. Or at least with the recording anyways. I might try to find something else to play for a little while. They just all lined up, man. Where's my multi-attack when I need it, man? I'm so upset. Thankfully, I had all that bar charge because I can just hit some small defense. That'll be the boss going next. Oof. I think we're gonna just try to call the horde here. Oh, that hurts. He knows Frank's too strong, that's why he's attacking him specifically. Yay, status effects. Nice. Alright, we got our first poison support through Soma and Elisa, which is really cool. Which is really kind of useful against bosses if I don't initially kill them. Poison, the possibility of poison would do a lot of extra damage. I think if I remember correctly, it said 20%. And like 20% of 3,400 is like what? 34,000, sorry, is like what? 4,000? Something like that. Somehow in my brain that math doesn't add up, but I'm not gonna try to argue with it. See, enemies like this with a larger hitbox make it easier to use Bond's support. That was really weird. But thankfully, these origami are pretty easy to clean up. Oh, this is not who I meant to attack. Oop. That's on me for not paying attention. I'm at 149. That's so funny. We'll take some small defense here. Not lose our full bar, which is good. 3 small enemies left, and there's like 6 of us. So, feel pretty good. I think I want to go ahead and start hitting the boss. So it's, oh god. A 4 bar. But, I guess they are made for killing Aragami, so they would be able to do it. Try to pile on as much damage as we can. And we're gonna see a new ult. Ooh, we got a stun. That's good. Remember how I said he had a force shield? Doesn't matter anymore. Let's go ahead and take out this last ogre tail and regain some bar charge. Why are you all the way up there? Good stun. Good gracious me. Alright. I was a little worried there. We're gonna let these 2 deal with the Mimic, who also has a force shield because he is a treasure Mimic. But I perfectly destroy the shields. So this is mostly just an excuse to get some charge. And a good item, I think? I think treasure Mimics give good items. Ether Pack M. I think those are big XP. Oh, that's a multi-attack. But on full health characters, so it's not too bad. And no status effects, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and take this thing out so we don't have any outlying enemies. And then we should be able to kill the boss. Ah, perfect. Just enough damage. We're gonna try to... He doesn't have a stun anymore, so let's try to stun him again in case they don't kill. Yeah, they're not gonna do a whole lot. A lot of stun on this board here, and we got it. So we're not gonna ult with these 2 then. We were mostly hoping for a stun. We're gonna let these 2 do the damage, of course. Why am I not surprised? These 2 are just meant to kill everything, I guess. That's perfectly fine. They do enough damage, after all. The fun part is, I could probably stun him again. But we're gonna go ahead and hit the ult. Probably drop him to like 4K. Ooh, maybe a little less. Not enough to kill, that's for sure. I think we're gonna be just shy. Yeah. Ooh, we got the stun right at the end. Let's go. He doesn't get to go first, right? Yep. And, on theme, these 2 get to do it. There we go. And just like that, we've cleaned up. Yep, remove him life indeed. And that will be the end of the chapter, actually. He just blows up. Great. 60 years in the past. So, which is really weird, because I don't know a lot of lore about God Eater. But if it's like 60 years in the future of like present day, that's kind of wild. And then, yeah, Resonance of Fate is a very, very different time period. I think it's supposed to be like reminiscent of like Final Fantasy X. That's what my mind thinks of. But we start to learn more that a lot of different worlds are just being connected to each other. And most doorways are just gates into other worlds. So we're going to figure out where we go next. As they jump into the giant rift. Why don't we do that in there too? And just like the fountain, we get sucked into the hole in the wall. Whee! And we don't have to worry about it sealing itself. Because it will. Like nothing ever happened. Which is so weird. It's a good thing this place was abandoned. And so now we've got Oma and whoever this group is colluding together. My name is Do, it's not Zwei. Why do you have a 1 and a 3? What happened to 2? That just doesn't make any sense. But it seems like they know where we're going. I don't. Do I need to muck with anything? I don't think so. New items? Upgrade parts. Ooh, increase attack power. I forgot they have such a high attack. Who has the lowest attack? These do, but I would rather keep them on the defense. Let's throw it on... honestly... Let these two get a little more damage in. Did I get any new items here? No, I did not. But who's so we've got some lower level characters now, which now might be a good opportunity to throw on the survival book for extra experience. So these two can give themselves extra experience. I'm just gonna toss it here. So that's chapter 5. Where are we at? Hour 15. I think if we do one more chapter, we'll be alright. Because that means we'll have done another 5 chapters today. So now we are in the God Eater world. And that hole in those two buildings seem very reminiscent of what just appeared for us. Little did we know, he probably did. Man, I love old 3DS like areas, textures and stuff, because there's like no background, but like all the buildings look really cool. It's like one of my favorite things about old 3DS games. Which really hurts to say that they're old, because most 3DS games at this day and age are like 10 to 15 years old, and it's like, ugh, I'm dating myself. Time to kill some origami. Ooh, we got it too. That should get us to a full charge. Close to it. 97, yeah, because it adds 10%. What we got here? some rabbit. He's French! Chat, he's French! Oh no! No wonder he's a villain. A French rabbit. That's the last thing I needed. Why does her hair curl in like that? That's so weird. You've got probably like generic like French priestess and generic girl from Texas. Do you see how she's dressed? It's like the definition of hey, I'm a walking like billboard for Texas. What? He gets a giant robot? What do I get? A Texan and a French? I love how they say that, like they don't even realize what's going on. And then, of course, we're just talking during this giant combat situation, which is really fun. Yeah, thank you for pulling us back into the game. Yay. Chapter 6, baby. Can I? Nope. Alright. Oh, yes, I can. A Texan samurai and a French priestess using Tommy guns. This is a great game. I expected nothing less. I guess we're just gonna keep moving all of our characters down. Can you? No, okay, so let's not move close enough. Ooh, thank goodness, just out of range. A lot of standing enemies, that's for sure. I think those things have like super range. Is there an option to where I could like... This is fun. Okay, I was trying to see if I could like zoom out. I think I was misreading it or something, so that's whatever. Let's kill this origami. Let's go ahead and zoom back in at least. $3,200 damage. Can they do it? The answer is yes. Too about 4,500 with all 4 of their attacks, which is not bad. I think they have like a high crit modifier on this attack. Yeah, kind of just wait for everything to come to me. Though I think we will send a small search party off into this direction. Let me try to see what this says. Touch. Oh. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna tab out for a second just to see if it'll work. And take care of that. Ah, here we go. Free cursor. Yeah, because these standing enemies have huge range. Like that. I need to take care of these cocoon maidens, as they're called. What do we got? 7 characters, so probably send those 3 that way, these 4 down this way. Try to split them off and do as much damage as I can. Gracious, 4 shield is wild. I think it's 4 shield, but no like actual like statted defense. Which is good. That will move soon. I don't want that to come super near me. Let it come to me. Yeah, like that. Can we get to you? Yes, we can. Yeah. This one normally goes first, so let's go ahead and take care of this one. Going off of that basis of logic. Okay. Take out this guy before he can really get a chance to hit me. I know that Cocoon Maiden is going to, but that's okay. Excuse me, that's okay. Good level up. So we've got 3 Cocoon Maidens still. There we go. Because we do want to go ahead and take care of this thing. Nice. Goes ahead and gets that one out of the way. And we got all that XP back already too, so. Another enemy down. Let's see if Chun-Li can take care of a simple siren. The answer is yes. Thankfully, because I've spread myself out a little wide, I've taken care of most of the enemies already. And now they start moving. Let's go ahead and pop the rest of this terrain. One attack range short. Skateboard should get me there. Yeah, I don't want you to have a turn. Ooh, I messed that up bad. But luckily they didn't have a shield to punish me with. Basically brought the bar back up, so it didn't even use the skill. Take care of another one. Try to fill up the bar all the way. Yep, 150. Let's go. So that means we'll have a little extra charge to work with as these guys start moving towards me. So these are the last two enemies over here, and I think it's just them walking all the way around now. Oh yeah. I think the voice actor for Soma is the guy who plays Zoro in the actual Japanese One Piece. I think that's who I'm thinking of, because I remember his voice actor actually being like very familiar. Someone could probably fact check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's who that is. The character's name is Soma, S-O-M-A. If anyone does actually look that up, but I'm pretty sure that's Zoro's voice actor. There's an item over here. Let's go ahead and take care of the Cocoon Maiden. Because that thing is just more annoying. The other one will at least move towards me. Oh no. Oh, that sucks so bad. I messed up the combo so that they get the shield. Yikes. We'll take a little bit of a hit just to kind of remedy the situation I put myself in. There we go. That sucked. That made me feel a little bad. Alright, so we've got enemies, we've got Rabbit Boy. What's his range here? Oh, he's got his attack range is ginormous. My goodness. So there's no point in me trying to move anywhere. I guess the real question is do I move forward and just try to beat on him? Probably. I probably don't try to waste it and just Soma and Elisa take a little bit of damage and we just move into clobbering him. I'm sure I'll get the opportunity to kill the other two enemies behind him soon. Hope for a stun. We got the stun and we did about 13k damage, so not bad overall. It's kind of what I was hoping for. Try to fill the bar back up. Nice. Should put me to about 93%, 91. Yeah, let's just lay it on. And so now we're hoping to get poison here. No poison. Unfortunate. Second ult of the day. So about another 1100 damage. Not a lot as before, but it's still good damage. And they get the level up. But now I'm gonna... Ow. Ow. That hurt a lot. That felt like cheating. Here. I don't know if they're gonna be able to do anything. Maybe do some damage, I suppose. Maybe try to get some status effects in here. There we go. That's good. They did about 5,000, so the next hit should kill. What do we got? An omnipotent soda. Best kind of soda. How much health do these big guys have? About 5,000? 5.6? I think it's possible to be able to kill them and then the boss. There's enough people here, I think. I say as I'm letting Chun-Li and Morrigan fight the first one, so obviously they're not going to kill it. I might have to let it... No, I could just... I'll pop another heal or two. I have enough that I'm not worried about it. They're all the way over there, so let's just do this. Can they... Ooh, are we close enough? No. We're gonna skip a turn just so I can get some XP, which really feels bad, truth be told, but I do want the XP. We're in a pretty decent position. Okay, that's one. Yep, multi-attack. That wasn't a lot of damage, but we got, ooh, some stuns. That sucks. But Frank is on the way. He'll make light work of all of this. I swear, his damage is insane. Yep, they'll be able to take out this. I'm just gonna kind of run through it. No point in letting it drag on. They get a nice level up out of it. And our faithful heroes will get the final blow on the boss. Oh, shield, why? Guess we're ulting. Just because it'll finish it quicker. No point in like wasting it if I have it.
現在流の禁じ手ヒント五行封じ敵に帰れ
There you go. That'll do it. That had to hurt. He just ran past everyone and no one thought to stop him. Yeah, we get to ask more questions. Like, who are you? Where are we? And why am I here? The Industrial Revolution. Different universe, Paris and New York. And whatever Erica just did, she throws us into space. Probably. Nice! So we'll do the equipping the next time we jump into the game. But for now, I think that's where we're going to call it for the video. We got through 5 more chapters, which I'm really proud of. This game's going to take a while, so it's better to play it in small doses so I don't like absolutely burn myself out on playing it. So we're only about 3 hours in, and we've done 5 prologue chapters and 6 normal chapters, so 11 total. And we still got like 30 some to go. We've got quite a bit of game to play through, but it'll be good. It'll be good. But yeah, so thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, YouTube.